None of you should ask me why I'm wearing glasses, okay? I did my best to wake up bright and early and prepare for this episode of The Yellow Wall, and I thought I should bring the usual elegance and the classe that I bring to most episodes, and so I tried to fix lashes. I nearly blinded myself. I smudged the makeup I'd already done, and look, this is what you now get. Just nobody talk to me.
Make I table the matter. Still an agent butter with a sweet pure water, but no be me go judge.
It feels like just yesterday that I was standing in the Accelerate studio talking about this bad cough that one or two people had in Nigeria. When I first spoke about it, about 100,000 people had it. And now, literally just a bit over a month later, the number is now in the millions, and we're in the middle of a full-on global pandemic. Now, really wow. My name is Tamara, and you are now watching the Yellow Wall Pandemic Edition. Okay, so obviously this is an insane time to be alive. We're in the middle of a pandemic, which means most people across the world are stuck staying in their homes. Restaurants, cinema, clubhouse, all and plenty more are shut down. New York is now using some of their parks to build mass graves. Chinese people are freaking out and somehow turning it into a racial issue and banning black people from things like McDonald's and the other few places that are still open for business. The British Prime Minister himself has the Rona, and don't even get me started on the financial implications this is going to have on so many people. It's safe to say things are but to be very honest, the craziest and scariest part of all of this isn't even the actual disease. It's the fact that we all have no idea when it's going to end, and I can be back in the studio and not doing this kind of stuff. But anyway, look, to be very honest, we cannot go and come and die with the panic. So instead of focusing on the gloom and gloom outside, let's focus on more immediate matters, like how to survive being stuck at home all goddamn day. I keep seeing a lot of messages on Instagram. Some of them are telling people that they no longer have an excuse, they have nothing but time, so it's better they use it to do something great while they are stuck indoors. Use it to achieve some dream or goal and make sure you're not just doing nothing. On the other hand, there's messages telling people that this whole thing is a chance for us to reset our brains and our lives, and that it's perfectly fine to use this time to do absolutely nothing at all. Personally, I fall into the category of people who don't have a choice to do either because I'm a writer. So to be honest, I'm at home working in my PJs 60% of the time anyway. But for those of you who have a bunch of extra time on your hands, I don't think you need to use this time to be productive. But I also don't think you should just be there at home looking like Lucozid and doing nothing. The key to this whole thing is balance. You need to figure out how to keep your brain from turning to pap with some productive activities, but at the same time, enjoy your life to keep the stress levels down. So I am here today to give you productive activities to do and balance that out with some absolutely useless nonsense to do as well. So your first productive thing, exercise. I understand that for a lot of people, the gym is closed and your personal trainers are at home. So this is the perfect time to just sit at home and get real fat. But sooner or later, the government will let us outside again. And when you have to roll back to your friends, you won't be happy again. You won't be feeling so fancy. So I'm not saying figure out your own home gym and do the most too, but at least do some sort of routine. Remind your body, what movement used to feel like when you go outside. I myself have taken up yoga. And apart from that one time where I nearly dislocated my shoulder, it's been going rather fantastic. Now, for your first unproductive thing, try dating online. If you don't have a significant other or someone to do romance with in these Rona times, you might find that you are a little lonely. And while physical dating might be off the table, it is possible to, form a virtual connection. We all know some of the dating apps in Nigeria are less than fortunate, to say the least. But the one good thing about Miss Rona is that now most dating apps are giving you access to not just people in your area, but people around the world. So instead of sitting at home being single to stupor, hop on the internet and find yourself an Asian goddess or a Dubai prince. Also, if you know you have somebody to be sending sexy pics to, it might ginger you to, exercise more. And sexy pics doesn't always mean nudes, so people to get your mind out of the gutter. Although nudes do that stuff. Productive thing number 2, gardening. I don't know what it's like in Lagos because Nigeria closed all the airports while I was off traveling. So now I'm kind of trapped in the abroad. But here in London, trees and plants are looking fantastic. I don't know if it's less carbon emission or just a lack of Weibo people smoking all over the place, but nature is sort of popping right now. So no matter where you are though, I feel like this should be the case. So if you're lucky enough to have a garden or backyard, use this time to make it cute, grow a tree, tend to your flowers, get that farm green. And if you're stuck in an apartment, well, to be honest, this is not the time to be going outside and buying potted plants. But if you can, order one. Or pick some flowers from, somewhere nearby outside and tend to them indoors and put them in a little jar. Or get one of those little cacti things when next you venture to the supermarket. And if there's no greenery around you, then that one too is okay. Just skip this productive step and go to my next unproductive thing. Drinking. See, I've used this indoor time to do a lot of things. I'm writing more, talking to my friends more, I'm figuring out yoga, I'm watching TV, reading books, and while doing it all, your girl is drinking some booze. Booze goes with almost any activity, so you might as well drink it up. And you don't necessarily have to drink to get drunk, although to be honest, that helps the days go by much faster. But you can use this time to really appreciate alcohol. What wines go with what foods? What garnish goes with what cocktail? And what spirits give you the least annoying hangover the next day? Also, if you are lucky enough to have greenery around you or trees that make fun things like lemons and lime, then you can add them to your drinks. Productive thing number 3, writing. To be fair, I feel like almost everyone around me is a writer now. Writing books, scripts, poems, long-ass Instagram captions that they continue in the comments. And while most of it isn't very good, that's not really the point. Writing is a great way to get things off your mind and channel your creative juices. Now, with nothing but time on our hands, getting into writing is a great way to keep your mind active. I didn't say you're one of those annoying people that every 2 minutes is posting their random scribbles on Instagram. Nobody begged you for that. Some are not good. Some are sweet, but most are not. But you don't necessarily need to write for anyone but yourself. Just put pen to paper or finger to keyboard. Even if it's just writing how you feel about this whole mess in a journal or a diary. Even if it's just a list of things you like to do when you can go out again. Even if it's an idea for a TikTok video. And speaking of, unproductive thing number 3 is social media. So to be fair, using social media can be both productive and unproductive. Senselessly scrolling and being mad at celebrities because they get to quarantine in mansions while you and your 2 cousins are sharing a room is not productive at all. But with the right picture or TikTok, you can blow tomorrow. So it's best to use this time to have some fun with social media. Watch funny videos, stalk all celebrities, laugh at people's stories, do all the challenges until the songs become stuck in your brain and haunt your dreams like
Bop, daddy. Bop.
If you're not a hater and you're actually just there for a good time, time goes by surprisingly fast. Also, you might blow. Productive thing number 4, brain training. If you really and truly don't want to get out of bed for a week, that's actually okay. But you should at least attempt to keep your brain alive while inside your bed. And the fun thing is, you can do that from the comfort of your duvet with some light brain training. You can play trivia games, solve riddles, do puzzles, download actual brain training apps. Just do something to give your brain a bit of a mental workout so that by the time you can venture outdoors again, you still remember how to use this stuff. Now being said, most of these brain training things don't take very long, so when you're done, you can do unproductive thing number 4, napping. Before quarantine, for most people, naps were a horrid thing. You just put your head down wherever you can and pass out until you have to get up and be useful again. But now, in these Rona times, we can experience truly sweet naps. This is the time to get creative with your nap time. Forget about your bed, that's the basic stuff. Try napping on your couch or on a mat. Try on a blanket in the garden or even on a bench outside. See, the sweetest nap I ever took was on the floor of the Accelerate studio. Sweet die! And before you nap, set the mood. Light some candles, play some music. Whatever it is, you need to really get you ready for that sleep. Use this time to enjoy your nap before it's back to quickly napping in the toilet in your office in between meetings. See, the most important thing to remember in these unfortunate times is that as long as you have a roof over your head, you have food to eat, and you are not coughing, you are one of the lucky ones. There are people who are falling sick, dying, losing loved ones, and then there's people who have nowhere to live because they couldn't pay their rent, nothing to eat because they can't afford food, just things like that. So if you're feeling sorry for yourself because you just can't go clubbing or can't go outside or they ran out of your favorite toilet paper, then just stop, take a breath, and remember that you are one of the people enjoying compared to some. Also, in this time, guys, we really need to be more compassionate than ever. There are so many charities and organizations providing all sorts: food for those in need, medical equipment, masks, sanitizers. So please find one that works for you. And if you can, please give. And that brings me to the end of the episode. How have you guys been keeping yourself busy in these quarantine times? Let me know in the comments below and on our social media pages, because I will definitely go read everything, because I have nothing else to really do. And make sure you're subscribed to Accelerate TV for all of our great content, because to be honest, you have the time now, so you might as well. My name is Tamara, and I'll be back sooner than you think with more from a wall. Okay, fine, the yellow wall, but really, it's just a wall.